So, I heard you were looking for me and my part 2 to how to become a content creator in 2024. And guess what? Here it is. And we might be in the quadruport. Anyway, straight to business. In all seriousness though, I do apologize for the wait, you guys. I had to literally handwrite, type out every single question I could think of that I could answer for you guys because I want this next video to be very informative. And so it's gonna take a while for me to actually get this on track, but let's just do it anyway and get started. If you didn't know by now, you definitely need a paper and a pencil, or at least your phone to take some notes, because I'm gonna be giving you a lot of information that you would need as a new or advanced creator. Does not matter. In my last video, I slightly brought up what UGC was, but now I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail so that if you are interested in doing just UGC content, you can. UGC stands for User Generated Content. That is when you create video content or photo content for brands to post solely on their pages, meaning you get paid the same way an influencer would to use your own likeness in promotion for their products without having to post it yourself. It's real, y'all. I've been doing it for a couple years. It is real and it pays pretty well. And little did you know, every single brand needs UGC. You yourself have probably created a UGC video without even knowing it. So now that you know that UGC is video or photo content that you create for a brand and in exchange for product or payment, it goes on their page solely. Everything is done through contract, and sometimes they will have you post it, but that's only under whitelisting. And if you don't know what whitelisting is, I'm here to help because I'm gonna give you some terms that you should know about when it comes to UGC or contracts in general. The first term that you should know is organic ad. Organic ad is content that's posted on the brand's page organically with no paid promotions behind it. So you know how when you scroll on Instagram and every like 5-6 posts there's like a sponsored post? That is a paid ad. Organic ad is just when you regularly find them through search, hashtags, simple things like that. Natural, organic ways. Now, like I just mentioned, paid ads. Paid ads are when the brand puts money behind your content to push it farther into reaching their target audience. Also meaning they're gonna see a lot of financial return. These kind of ads you could see on Snapchat, Instagram stories, TikToks, anything that's sponsored, it's gonna put it on there. That is a paid ad. So usage rights. Usage rights is when you do give or don't give a brand permission to use your content in paid ads. So with usage rights, you definitely want to charge an extra fee on top of that or percentage on top of that, because that can actually help them out. That gives them the legal right to use your work anywhere they want to. Their website, social media, billboards, anything. And you can't do anything about it if you allow them to. Don't give that up for free. Do not give up your likeness for free or your work, unless you really feel like this could help you in the future. The next term is outbound. So an outbound is when you actually reach out to a brand, or also known as pitch to a brand, your work, your creative ideas, and just you yourself as a creator. And inbound is when a brand comes to you, which is my favorite because they are already looking for a creator. All you have to do is sweet talk them and tell them how you're valuable, and actually reiterate how you're valuable because they already think you are if they're reaching out, and close that deal. Deliverables. Deliverables are what you actually agree to create for the brand, whether that's X amount of videos or X amount of photos. So for example, if a brand wants 2 videos and 2 photos in your paid collaboration terms, that means you have 4 deliverables. Next is raw footage. Oh my gosh, y'all. Please charge for raw footage, because if you give a brand your raw footage for free, all they're gonna do is chop it and screw it, like literally. Cut it on up, and they're gonna make 5 different variations out of that raw footage, maybe even more, that you gave them that you did not pre-approve. Meaning they could have you say anything, looking like anything, and we do not want that without that extra check, okay? I was employee at a month. It's not that deep. Now, a hook. A hook is what actually grabs the attention of the viewer, what attracts them to watching the video all the way through. That could be breaking something, pouring something out, asking a question, saying something controversial or problematic. All of that counts as being a hook. A call to action. A call to action, also known as a CTA, is when you tell somebody the next steps. For example, I could try to sell you a perfume and be like, go and find it on Sephora.com right now. I just told you what to go do. You don't want to miss out on the sale. Go check out .com for the new bundle for $3.99. Like literally That's a CTA. Okay, now a USP. A USP is a unique selling point. What makes this product different from the other products in the market in the same niche or same product type? Like you would want to say, oh, this sleep gummy does not make you feel drowsy like how this one would. You know, just something that makes it different than other competitors. It could be price point, it could be the effects, it could be the taste, it could be the way it was created, like the ingredients, all of that. They all count as unique selling points because that's what people want to know, and that's what makes them want to learn more. Because what you want to do is give them a different perspective of what's going on with the product rather than what they can already see on the surface. If you're interested in UGC, let's talk about what rates you should be charging. So I found a couple posts of other creators in this industry like I am, and this is what they say you should be charging. I actually agree, no less than $150. Literally no less than $150, because it's a lot of your time, your effort, and your face being put into this stuff. So don't charge less than $150 per video. And also remember, usage rights, whitelisting, blacklisting. I didn't even get into those terms yet, but I will in the next video because my camera is running low on storage. So how do I find brands to work with? Well, to find brands to work with, all you have to do is look at your Instagram. There's going to be a whole bunch of sponsored posts, like I said before. If you see a sponsored post associated with a brand's page, that means that they are willing to put money into their content. They are putting money into their social media. Take advantage of that and reach out. Use the DM pitch, close the deal. In my honest opinion, UGC is almost the same as being an influencer. You are creating content and getting paid for it, and your face is popping up on all these brands' pages, which is so cool, but you don't need followers. With UGC, you do not need a lot of followers to get free things or paid collaborations. You just need a good portfolio, and you need to be good at storytelling, at creating, at creative direction. Now, the difference with influencing is a lot of the times they just let you work the product into how you already naturally create your content. With UGC, you are more than likely going to have to adjust to the brand's audience type and the way that their content on their page looks. That's the only difference, really. And there's also like scripting and creative briefs, all of that. So be prepared if you're going to get into UGC to be willing to learn at any point. Another thing about UGC or content creation in general, you could create a portfolio, which is what I did that helped me get a lot of brand deals in the beginning when I didn't have any other experience. You know what I mean? Literally get a portfolio, and you can create that using canva.com for free. They give you a free website. And so I can do a tutorial video on how to create a portfolio and make it aesthetically pleasing and making it a website for free. So if you want to see that video, comment down below. Really quickly, I also want to brush on the types of videos that you should have in your portfolio if you're going to create one. You would want to put in your portfolio a testimonial video, which is you just pretty much talking about your experience and the changes that you've actually gotten from the product. Unboxing, you know, it could be aesthetically pleasing where you just have music and quick cuts and just you doing anything while unboxing it. A demo, a product demo is when you are using the product, showing how it works, pretty much that. Trending is when you're doing like a TikTok sound or just recreating something viral. Intro video is also good where you can kind of like make a video pitch of yourself like, hey future brands, my name is Keziah and I'm a content creator based in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm 21 years old with over 4 years of experience in this field, and I'm ready to create content for you. Something like that. And in that span, you would want to show previous clips of your work, only the best ones though, and make sure there's a good variety. You guys know what a voiceover is. It's when you just have the video playing with different clips and you're not speaking directly to the camera. ASMR. We love a good ASMR video. Pretty much that. Also a vlog. You know, that could be working it into your day-to-day life, showing how the product is convenient and easy to use. The ease of use is always a good selling point. Now let's get into how to pitch. I'm ready to talk about brand deals and how they work, how they actually work out and everything, but you need to know how to pitch first. Okay, let's learn how to pitch. So I'm actually going to share with you, I know, for free, I'm actually going to share with you for free exactly what I say word for word to brands when I want to work with them. So be prepared to screenshot or save this clip right here. But this is actually a valid screenshot of what I say to brands typically. Okay, I will wait. It works because I get responses. I get responses, so I know it works. You can use that yourself and also just customize it to you. And I bet you'll get some responses, especially when you already are creating content and posting it. So what happens when a brand says they actually want to work with you? So what happens when a brand says they want to work with you is that usually we'll come into an agreement of what the deliverables are going to be, the type of content that they need, the timeline, like how long it's going to take for you to complete this and get it done, the payment method, if it's going to be net 10, net 30, net 60, net 90, which, oh my gosh, I hate those. But you're going to want to sign a contract, which I can also get into if you guys want me to do that. Then after you sign the contract and get everything solidified on what you want to do, you just go ahead and create the video work or photo work, submit it over to the brand for their review. If they like it, they will approve it. And next thing you know, you're sending your invoice and getting paid. Okay? It typically does not take very long, but sometimes brands are slow at responding. So don't be afraid to follow up, especially if this is through email. I have 2 more platforms I want to share with you guys as to get collaborations or PR. One that I really like is Skeepers. Skeepers was also known as Octoly in the past, but they have every single big brand you could think of, beauty, fashion, all of that wise. And you get to use your little credits to submit to get something for free from the brands to create for them on TikTok. So that one actually is gifted in exchange for content, but sometimes it's worth it if you want to get more exposure. Especially with bigger brands like Bobbi Brown, Estee Lauder, and Clarins, Dove, Dawn. I'm telling you, it's a lot on there. Trend.io. I've actually never used that one because they still take forever to accept me onto the platform. It literally says it's going to take 48 hours, and the next thing you know, it's been months. So I haven't successfully got on that platform or had an experience yet, but I hear that it's good, so I'm going to just put it out there. Also, when you're submitting content to brands for them to review before paying or sending you any kind of money, please put a watermark on it. That way, if they take your content and post it, people will know it's stolen. So you can even put made by da-da-da-da and just make it big and put it across the video, or be not paid for. They would be so embarrassed if they posted that, but it's true. Another platform I would like to share with you guys is FYPM, which is Fuck You Pay Me. I like that because you can see what other creators charge brands and find out if a brand is trying to lowball or get over on you. And sometimes brands will ask you for the rate, and before you do that, please always ask them, what is your budget? What do you need? And negotiate, because you might be able to get way more than you were thinking. If you want to get PR and you want brands to notice you, just post your content. Literally, that's all it takes. Post your video content or your photo content, tag your favorite brands, incorporate them into your daily life, and they will notice. They will see you, they will appreciate it, and they will reach out to you. Some good editing apps are CapCut, InShot, and Adobe, or iMovie, whatever. Honestly, I like CapCut because it has a lot more cool features, but InShot is my go-to and my favorite. I don't know. I think I'm a CapCut girly now, though. We'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's how to become a travel creator.
If I had you back